Welcome to Turn Me Up NYLA, where we explore music and spirits through the lens of tastemakers. Join us for lively discussions, creative cocktails, and exclusive interviews with guests who share a passion for the perfect DJ set and the perfect drink. Celebrate the diversity and vibrant tapestry of Black-owned businesses and creative talents with us every week. Turn Me Up NYLA, where the beat and the vibes never stop. Welcome back to episode 5 of Turn Me Up NYLA. We have somebody extremely special, one of my really, really good friends. He is just a multi-hyphenate, my friend Torae.
Hey, what's up,
Torae?
I was like, wait, is it me? I thought somebody else was about to pull up.
It's very much so you. He's a rapper, he's a songwriter, he's a radio personality, he's an actor. He is El Presidente of the New York chapter of the Recording Academy.
Actually, after my 2-year incredible term as president and 2 years prior to that as vice president, it was actually just announced today that I'm now moving from the local level to national trustee of the Recording Academy.
Oh, yeah. Let's make some noise. Ew. Thank you for being here.
Nah, thank you for having me. This is amazing. And I'm super proud of you, like I've been telling you with this. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to get to it. Turn me up, NYLA.
You ready? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. You heard him, Che. What's up? What you got for us?
Okay, Torae, I have something coming up for you, which is all-encompassing for your many hats. This one is called the Jack of All Trades. We are using the 10-to-1 white rum, which is a blend of Jamaican and Dominican Republic rum. And we're highlighting tropical flavors. So I have some passion fruit liqueur, pineapple juice to give like a tropical flavor and vibe. Cheers, you guys.
So cheers to the newest member of the trustee boards of the Recording Academy.
I'll drink to that.
Hey. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, that's hard.
So here at Turn Me Up NYLA, we always have to start my show with asking, what was your most memorable DJ experience?
So I have a couple.
Okay.
Fortunately for me, I grew up in the real New York. You know what I'm saying? OG New York.
The real New York, yeah.
So like being in the tunnel and seeing Flex tear the building down. Like I've seen Flex start fights and end fights with the same record. It'd be like MOP, Annie Up.
I knew it.
Playing like when Annie Up dropped, when that was the energy in the city, and you playing it, and like just some Brooklyn cats is just going crazy. They might be fighting somebody from the Bronx, and then if y'all don't stop fighting right now, we shutting the building. And the same record that starts the fight
would stop it.
Ends the fight because people don't want the energy to stop. So that's definitely super memorable. The late great DJ Mr. C, you know, seeing him tear speed down in New York, classic New York City. And then, not just because we here, but as the president of the Recording Academy of the New York chapter, for the last couple years, we're able to bring in like some of the dopest DJs like yourself, right? The New York nominee party is always like a vibe. It's like cool. It's music kind of plays the background, right?
Like cocktail hour.
Yeah, people are networking, people are having conversations. Never before had people, you know what, we're gonna put these business cards down and we're gonna hit the dance floor. But when you spent at the nominee celebration this past year, it was crazy. Like I never saw the energy like that in the room. It was a super dope vibe as far as where we were and the people that was in the room, and you super set the tone. So that was very memorable because the first time that I've been going to this party for years, did people not want to do business, did people not want to look cool, did people not want to be on social, people wanted to party and have a good time, and you set the tone.
You gave me that disclaimer too. Like,
you set the tone.
This is my friend and he did throw me the alley-oop on it. And he let me know, he's like, I'm gonna keep it real. You know, it's not gonna really be that type of party, but just know it became that type of party, and we was at the cookout.
No, for sure.
Yeah, right?
Everybody.
For you to mention Flex and Mr. C, who are some of the people that made me want to become a DJ, is amazing. So I super appreciate that. Okay, so you giving everybody else their props. We have to give you your props. Like I said before, like you wear many hats. Like, what was the journey for you being from Coney Island to becoming this successful multi-hyphenate artist?
I'll say this. I was very blessed and fortunate, and I realized that in hindsight, that I knew what I wanted to do early on. So I didn't have a path that was a bunch of zigzags. I wasn't going a bunch of different directions and trying different things. I always knew I wanted to be an artist. I always knew I wanted to be in the music business. I always knew I wanted to take music and business and be able to mesh and blend both worlds. And so for me, everything that I did leading up to sitting on this couch right now was very much in alignment with that goal. And so really that's what it is, man. Coney Island like made me the person I am. Every experience that I've had out there, all the people that I met, the people that are younger than me, the people that, you know, kind of paved the way before me, all of that kind of built me up to this person and this journey, and my family, of course, and my friends. It's like a fight for respect constantly, because it's Brownsville, it's Bed-Stuy, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like you hear all these, it's East New York, you hear about all these different parts of Brooklyn, and you had so many people come from all these different parts of Brooklyn, and people just think about Coney Island, they think about the amusement park, and they think about Nathan's, and I'm like, nah, like,
It's way more.
go 2 blocks past that and get your chain snatched. You know what I mean? Respectfully.
You do so well with like wearing so many hats. Like, has that been something that's been hard for you to juggle doing that?
Nah. What I'm really fortunate in is that all the things that I do, even like, I guess if you see it, you know, laid out on like a timeline or whatever, it's like a bunch of stuff, but really it's all just like roads off of the same path. And so for me, I don't have the misfortune of doing anything that I don't like to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in a position where I have to do A, B, and C because I got to make it make sense for D, E, and F. Everything that I do, I genuinely love, I genuinely enjoy, that I would genuinely do if there was not a paycheck attached. I mean, like, but pay me, you know? Yeah, so I'm just fortunate in that all the things that I do align with who I am, align with my life goals, align with my morality, and, you know, help me continue to grow and evolve into the person you guys all see before you.
I gotta take a sip for that. Come on.
Yeah, let's just drink to me doing mad stuff.
Come on, drink.
Like drinking.
Okay, so speaking of doing mad stuff, this is big. Like, for you to have been named the president of the New York chapter of the Recording Academy, like, that's amazing. Like, you started, did you hold the vice president spot first, and then you became the president? Obviously now he is a trustee member. But like, when that was presented to you, like, how did you feel, and what did you want to do in that role? Like, what was so important to you was like becoming the president for you?
First and foremost, representation matters.
Very much so.
Not just being a black man in that role, but being a black man that is very unapologetically hip hop in that role, it meant a lot. I think it spoke volumes to where the Academy is headed and willing to be led and directed. And it was incredible. It was an incredible time. I think I joined the Academy in 2016 or 17, around then. And as soon as I got in, like, I hit the ground running. I started connecting the dots. Well, we don't feel like hip hop is represented. Well, we don't feel like independent artists are represented. Well, we don't feel like, you know, like the underground scene has a shot against a mainstream album. And initially just jumping in and having those conversations and getting the understanding and making sure that people had an understanding of where we were coming from, we were able to like close the gap, bridge that gap and have a lot more connectivity. And from there, you know, I ran for the board. I don't even think I got on the board the first time I ran, but I ran for the board and I became a board, you know, governor. And then from there, we just kept going up. And so every position that I've held is a voted on position. And so like my peers had to see something in me.
They saw a real one.
Yeah, they absolutely did. But like my very first board meeting, I walked in and like Nile Rodgers was sitting across the table and I was like, what am I doing here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so, you know, or we have been meetings and it's like Yolanda Adams is on this side and John Legend is over here, and you know, it just it's mind blowing.
You belong exactly where you're supposed to be. That seat was meant for you.
Can I shout out FAMU real quick? And of course, my brother Rico Love.
Come on, of course.
Can I shout out FAMU as you wear your colors? You know what I'm saying?
With your Hard to Earn podcast that you do with Bonsu, what's up, B?
Peace out.
Obviously, you know, that's centered around like talking about like iconic albums, whether it's their anniversary or whether it was just like an album that, you know, was really big for the culture. How did that come about? Like, 'cause we all know it's like a lot of podcasts out there.
For sure.
Like, but what made you and B come together and say, we need to do this? And, you know, even with the name like Hard to Earn, like what was like the catalyst for all of that?
Hard to Earn is a pandemic baby. And it was really kind of, it's like a spinoff. It was birthed from Verses.
Okay.
After one Verses, I went on live and I think I was discussing Verses and I was bringing people up to like, you know, I was camming people up to converse with. And B ended up in there and he and I just started talking. Now, Bonso and I have known each other for years and we've been friends, associates, you know, like people that knew each other from the business, but not super, super close, right? But always highly respected of each other's skill set. Like I remember wanting to get B's attention, you know, when he ran The Source or when he was music editor at XXL magazine, because his resume is that crazy.
Very, very
And so,
extensive.
He and I got to talking and instantly we knew we had something. The banter was there, the wit was there, the knowledge was there, and people really gravitated towards it. And so we started to make it a regular thing, getting on live after Verses. When Verses became a little more scarce or sparse in how they were rolling out, we were like, well, we got something. We kind of got lightning in the bottle. So let's not be beholden upon the Verses to have an episode. And through our conversations, we was like, you know what, let's celebrate albums. And B actually came up with Hard to Earn as we were throwing back ideas back and forth. He was like Hard to Earn, which is a classic Gangstar album. And yeah, like the respect and the notoriety and the 10, you know, the perfect album rating is Hard to Earn, right? And so it all kind of made.
And y'all are not easy with those scores too. I be listening, I'm
a little nicer than B.
Yeah, B is strict. B is strict. Real quick on Hard to Earn, what was your favorite album so far that you guys have talked about?
Some of my favorite episodes, just off the top of my head, Mary J. Blige, Share My World. We did, a lot of the lives were great. A lot of the live episodes we did were really, really fun. Just having the interaction of people in the room, like we did Lauryn Hill Miseducation at SOBs.
That was big, yeah.
And like and it's like just the drinks is flowing, the conversation, there's people that are passionate about music, which is the best kind of environment to be in. So people shout, y'all bugging, it's not a 6. You know what I'm saying? Like not anything on that
real reaction.
Yeah, the ladies was definitely on our necks the whole night. It was a great time.
I remember when y'all did the Little Kim.
Come on, like.
Yeah.
Hardcore?
Yeah.
It's different.
We're not gonna talk about that album.
Different. That album is life changing.
I got in trouble by that album.
Who didn't? I'm gonna drink till you get in trouble.
Not get in trouble.
Absolutely. Give me another one.
Yeah. Wait, Che, do you remember like when that album came out, that hardcore album, when Little Kim was just sitting in that pose and
that didn't make it to England.
Really? Are you serious?
I didn't experience that in my childhood. I missed that.
Well, you can get in the car with me and we can experience it.
Ooh. Cheers to that.
Cheers, right?
They had censorship and parenting out there.
Clearly. This is the part of the show I like to call Foreplay.
Uh-oh.
So, with Foreplay, just rapping, okay? So I'm just gonna throw it at you and just let's see what you got for me. So
wait, if you throw it at me, is it really foreplay?
Oh my God, here we go. Cut that, please. Okay, so as we know, like you're a super, super successful songwriter. Can you freestyle a 4-verse song to describe the worst DJ set you've ever experienced? I'm putting you on the spot right now.
The worst DJ experience
I would beatbox for you, but
that
that's
I
not
ever
my
had
forte.
to listen.
Yeah.
It's probably when the DJ really can't transition.
Ooh.
I'm listening to the DJ, but damn, something missing.
Ooh.
I'm looking at Doug and I'm really just kind of wishing it was NYLA. She's the stylist. She's the flyest. She a queen in the building. We gonna call her your hind. All right, that's enough, man.
Bars!
Wow.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
Why would you put me on the spot like that? That's crazy.
You did it though. You did it. You made it happen. I love it. Okay. Are there any current popular artists that you think that could use your services or that you would love to work with? I already know how he's going to answer this question, but we got to ask you on camera anyway.
I'm gonna twist it a little bit. As an artist,
yes.
As a performer, Torae the artist, not Torae the songwriter.
Yes.
Torae the artist would love to work with Mary J. Blige. Torae the songwriter would like to work with Mary J. Blige. Torae the artist would love to work with Patti LaBelle.
Wow.
Yeah, Torae the songwriter would like to work with Patti LaBelle. Like, that's a different kind of vibe.
That's a different.
And there's just a ton of producers that I haven't gotten a chance to work with. I think Q-Tip is amazing. So would love to work with Q-Tip. Eric Sermon and I worked on stuff, but never put anything out. So I would love to do that. And then just like bucket list rap shit, like Nas. You might have heard of him.
Who?
Yeah, as she blushes. Yo, put that thing away.
All right. Next question. What album that's come out this year do you think is worthy enough to have on Hard to Earn?
Rhapsody, Please Don't Cry.
Okay, so you did that already.
Yeah, we did that. There's a new Moneybagg Yo album coming.
Okay.
There is a Common and Pete Rock album coming. There's a Nas and DJ Premier album coming. So all of those things, the hip hop fan in me, the 90s kid in me, those like some of the ones that like top of mind that I feel like a forthcoming that would be hard to earn worthy.
So, producer wise, like, is there a producer that you feel like you two together would like make magic?
Yeah, Q-Tip, Dre, Dr. Dre. I mean, like, those are two that are like still on my bucket list. And there's a lot of new producers though, man.
So
shout out to Earl on the beat. We've done stuff together. Shout out to SK. He's incredible. We've done stuff together. I would love to like work with him on some of my own stuff. Boy Wonder, we worked on things together. I would love to do some of my own stuff with him. Like, I've had the opportunity to work like with Mustard, you know what I'm saying? Like, but not on Torae stuff, just like on songwriting stuff. So those are some of the names. One of the things that I haven't done a lot in my career is work with female producers. I work with female artists, and I work with, from rapping to singers, but female producers, like, I want to meet some fire female producers.
You hear that?
Nah, like,
he's
for real,
ready to work with y'all.
I'm definitely here to cook up with the ladies.
That's fire. That's super dope. I am so honored to have you here sitting with me in the beginning stages of this, because this is somebody like who's not only one of my closest friends, but he's somebody that I look up to just in general and everything that he does. So thank you for taking this time out, and I hope I made you proud.
Nah, you killed it.
And you gonna come back?
Yeah, like when you got the big studio and the big budget and all that, like, don't act funny.
Okay.
Send my black card and let's do it.
I just have my people hit your people.
Oh wow.
That's
I'm my people.
Thanks, Tor.
Thank you, NYLA.